Om Swastiastu. The Honorable Mr. Lecturer of English Udayana University and my beloved friends of Civil Engineering Udayana University, greeting of peace and a warm afternoon to one and all. First of all, thank you for your attention to these 40 meetings here in the fine and joyful afternoon. I hope we are all in the good health and happiness. And today I would like to confirm a short speech as well as answer a lot of a question about the role of the profession in civil engineering And on a many occasions, we hear a question from our friends about what is civil engineering, what the first we aiming for in the civil engineering, and what are the role of the profession in civil engineering. Well, to answer for all the question, we have to start from the beginning. Civil engineering is a professional engineering disciplines that deal with the design, construction, and maintenance of the physical and naturally built environment, including public works such as roads, bridges, canals, dams, airports, sewage system, pipelines, structural components of buildings, and railways. Civil engineering is the application of physical and scientific principles for solving the problem of society, and its story is intricately linked to advance in the understanding of physics and mathematics throughout history. Because civil engineering is a broad profession including several specialization subdisciplines, its history is linked to knowledge of structure, materials, material science, geography, geology, soils, hydrology, environmental science, mechanics, project management, and other fields. The honorable audience, structure and levels of the profession of the engineers or civil constructing engineer. There are two major branches of civil engineering: contracting and consultant engineering. Engineers who specialize in construction will often work as a project manager. They are responsible for the time management of the projects, which involves the order of trades involved on the project, keeping the project on the track, and consulting with the other engineers involved in the project, such as architectural engineers and geotechnical engineers. Within contracting engineers, there are three main levels. The first one is site engineer. Site engineers are integral to construction projects, working alongside civil engineers, structural engineers, architects, and surveyors. They use their technical skills and managerial skills to make sure that building sites are fit for purpose. The role of site engineers combine the technical responsibilities with project management. Without site engineers, construction projects will descend into chaos. Site engineers are responsible for planning, making out and labeling construction site before any building works take place. They also build roads, drainage system, and other vital facilities to make sure construction projects go off without a hitch. Site engineers are also responsible for the procurement and management of construction material which are used on site, using their expert knowledge of construction material and their commercial common sense to negotiate deals with the suppliers. This is a lot play a serious important role in making sure that building projects are as cost effective as possible. The project management side of a site engineer's job involves liaising with third-party stakeholders to keep them updated and on the progress of the construction project, managing the site facilities and supervising construction workers on daily basis. The second one is project engineer. Project engineer have a lot of job duties. There are developed project objective by reviewing project proposal and plans and covering with management. The second one is a confirm products performance by designing and conducting tests. The third one is a control project plan by reviewing design, specification, and plan and schedule change and recommending action. The fourth one is a control project cost by approving expenditures and administering contractor contracts. The fifth one is a prepares project status report by collecting, analyzing, and summarizing information on and trends by recommending action. Next is a maintenance safe and clean working environment by enforcing procedures, rule and regulation. The last one is maybe contributes to the team effort by accomplishing related result as needed. The last main level is a project manager. A project manager is a key figure of any service team. They will be primarily responsible for the overall successfulness of delivering a project, reaching set target both safely and correctly. They must be able to perform effectively within tight timescales, keep within strict budgets, and create a positive client environment such that clients become or remain in a good relationship throughout the contract. They will manage a set of service delivers which must be archived on time and to ensure all the activities in the schedule are complete in time. To overcome the certain stocks, project manager must show initiative and be able to find way the best to adapt a situation to provide a successful overall critical path analysis. A project manager will be expected to support the development and of the leadership both outside and back on the office. They will need to organize the best team as possible to complete the project, with lies training and teaching the employees towards the company core values. Encouragement of excellence and quality in work will lead to a great reputation amongst the clients. Consultancy engineers include the design of bridges or anything structural or loads bearing in some capacity. In order to prepare a safe design, structural engineers consider many factors including the construction materials, the expected loads they will be placed upon the completed structure, and special issues such as seismics or wind consideration. And structural engineers find employment with construction companies, design firms, and private consultants. Consulting and civil engineering provide expert advice on the design, planning and management of civil construction projects, covering all the types of residential, commercial construction, particularly in the area of large public infrastructure projects. Consultant engineers make an expert assessment of the selected sites for the construction, evaluating the structural, environmental, and commercial feasibility of future projects. Following this assessment process, you will be able to responsible for creating detailed drawings, plans, and schedule, and estimating the cost of the construction and engineering works required. Once they discuss all the relevant issues with the building professional, you will be in charge of finalizing construction plans and obtaining final approval from your clients. Once the project begins, you will be periodically mentoring set activities to ensure that construction is proceeding according to plan, schedules, and budgets. Finally, you will be responsible for resolving any issues and problems around site, offering expert advice, closing out any possible gaps, and addressing any unforeseen risks. Consultant engineering regularly update themselves with the latest trends and developments within the construction industry, reading about new enacted legislation and gathering information on new tools and techniques. So, this is the end of my speech today. I hope some of the points that I have conveyed today make us know better about the role of the profession in the civil engineering and make us study more diligently for both our country and our own future. I thank you for your attention. Have a good day and thank you. Om Santi 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 Om.